Hello, and welcome back to Elden, Shadow of the Erdtree. So, we're going to be going to the church district. I have looked up a guide on how to get there, and Jesus Christ, getting to this Hintlands area is a pain in the arse, apparently. So it's one of these like, hey, we decided to just wall off this entire area behind a giant secret that we're not going to tell you about, sort of thing. It's one of those. That's where we're heading. It looks like we're not allowed to use our horse either, so this will be fun. I'm sure we won't die at all while we're casually carrying 81,000 rooms. Ooh. I do love platforming parts. Well, that's unnerving. Oh, you're kidding me. So what happened there, if you press the B button on the pad, which is, you have to hold that down to sprint, it's also the button to dodge. If you aren't actually holding the analog forwards, so I caught it a little bit before I pushed the analogs forward, basically. So if you just press it without giving it a directional input, you backstep. This is why I hate platforming in these games. It's the controls just don't... I think I made the same complaint when I was looking at the base game after having... Oh yeah, you can kind of see something moving around down there, can't you? But I'm sure I made the same complaint with the base game when I said that when I was going through my force bit at the end. And I'm sure I said the same thing. You know, kind of, they need to learn to stay in the lane a bit. You know, it's like, look, if you're not going to put proper mechanics in for doing platforming, then don't put platforming in the game. Either have platforming controls and allow the player to run and jump and move with a lot more ease and freedom of movement and that, or don't. I can only imagine how bad this must be on keyboard and mouse if you're using those and you're trying to do the platforming and you've only got like 8 degrees of movement that you can use. You know, you've only got 8 directions of movement and you're having to, like, you know, sort of like finger ninja your way across the keyboard. Oh, I can only imagine that is an absolute pain in the arse, and like this, like, ooh, like, but look at that, very nearly fell off there. Let's not risk getting close. Ow. Right. So I've got something up here. Oh, bollocks. Let's put a load of enemies that knock you down when they attack you. Just wedge ourselves in against the wall here. So he's just burning zombies. They're not those crazy bomber ones. Right. Now, so what we're needing to do is apparently go along these rooftops. Oh, we've got someone here. Nearly got him. There we are. So we're wanting to keep going across these until we come across one with a hole in the roof, apparently. And there is absolutely something in the water. Right. Oh, why? At least they have improved, and this will be the hole in the roof that we're wanting. We'll have a look around before we just jump in. But yeah, as much as it's like, okay, they've put in a jump mechanic now, and it's a lot better than it used to be, but still, it's still absolutely ridiculous. I'm guessing this will say, yeah, to go in through the hole. And we want to go in from this side, because as you can see there's a stone bit along the middle here that we can just drop onto. Let's precisely aim ourselves first when we land here. Now I think we're wanting to go through to here. Hope I'm getting all this right. I think it's down here we want. I always find it's the problem with looking at guides, you know, they try to be super short and snappy. Oh, the prayer key.
Mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light. Queen Marika, take not from me my solitary light.
We can use the Iris of Grace on him.
Ah, Queen Marika, dearest mother, I shall silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
And that is one of the quests done. Don't know what it's all about. It's just the guy that we fought earlier, that's the real one. He invaded us earlier at the Church of the Crusade. But, yep, so we've got that. Giving him the Iris of Grace, which we found in Shadow Keep, is like the good ending for him, I think. So if you do that, you get to summon him. If you give him the Iris of... We've got an Iris of Occultation, I forget where we found that. But that gives you his sword, and I think it's like supposed to kill him or something, essentially. But that's like the bad way of handling it. So now we're going to give the other person the other Iris. But mostly what we're doing this for is because he would give us... We can summon him now, but if we gave him the other one, he'd give us a thrusting sword, like a basically a rapier type thing. Whereas the other guy that we're going to give it to will give us a katana. And I would prefer a katana because they give us bleeding damage. So that's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to cross here. Wary of not birds or bats. Yep, I was wary of the bats. The bats are dead. I'm guessing there'll be more. Right. Ah, I see. Small gap to trick you. Right. We got him. We got him. And we have here the device that will drain the water. Here we go. That monster under there might rear its ugly head now, maybe. Right, there we are. Sight of grace there as well. We'll probably want to go and hit that up. Okay. Of course, we still want to be very careful. I'm gonna just give them an appraisal because they did stop me from falling in. Right, I'm gonna trying to be a bit more diligent with those at the moment, but yeah. So there are still areas that are just still underwater. It's not drained all of it, so we still do need to be careful. Even if it weren't covered in water, a drop from this height would basically just kill us. So there's that. And also, oh, right, I feel like I should. I knew that would happen. Bollocks. stamina. Oh! They blew themselves up. Their own summons blew them up. Right. Is that just going to take us to the upper level again? Good, good. Well, maybe we want to go out here for a bit. Maybe we do. So I bet there's some items about. Right. Let's take a look, shall we? See if we can get to that site of grace before we die horribly. I think it's in here. Maybe I shouldn't have rested actually. We didn't really need us fast that badly, and we've killed that guy in there. Maybe it wasn't that great an idea. Yeah, whatever though. Grave Globe 1. Absolutely pathetic. But hello, ginormous crab. Earlier on through this, weren't they giving us a bit of hassle, those actually? Like, weren't they actually giving us a bit of hassle? That's bad. So that's what was in the water. God. I think it'll be his first time fighting one of these outside of like basically a closet. You know, we won't be fighting it inside, you know, a storehouse or something stupid. Oh, this will hurt. Back when I first fought one of these in the main game, that would have killed me. That grab attack would have basically killed me. Mantle of Thorns. A sorcerer. Cover yourself with scattered trees and impenetrable thorns. Oh, damn. That is very interesting. For a super defensive sustain build, that might be worth like looking into. I wonder how much it costs to actually, because we'll not have the right stats for it. Right, so there's a lift here. And we've got a building through here. And go. Git. Get him! Fire! He dodged it. Didn't dodge that. Right. Got some runes. Treasure chest ahead, praise the message. My ass that there is. Right. Unless there's one outside, in which case I'll go and get it, but we'll see. Right. We'll check, we'll go outside and round the back. Another one. Oh, we're not going to have time to do any buffs. This one's a bit more aggressive. Okay. I can't even reach that. That's staggering, but so what? Close to death. But so am I now. Ooh, bloody hell. Fire. Not quite. Traded blows. Iris of Occultation, right. Maybe I didn't have it before, or maybe I've got... I don't have two now, do I? Is it on here? Beast Eye, we've got... Yeah, 2. Consumable. Place on the eye of another to deny them light in all its forms. I have 2 of them, apparently. Right. That does look to be it in here. Someone was saying there was a chest back here. We shall see. Yeah, chest ahead, therefore praise the message. Yep, they were lying. My arse, there's a chest, right. Right. I think that is that. Oh. Item there. So we've got a few paths forward. We have, firstly, there's that lift back there. And secondly, there's the lift over here, which presumably takes us back to the top, where we can try to get jump on that statue again. But yeah, keep in mind that we have rested, everything will have respawned. We're a bit low actually on health now, aren't we? I think there's like different types of those. And I think you're supposed to be able to tell based on the mask that they're wearing or something. I am not that perceptive to be able to tell those. Right, there we go. Big oh fuck. Yep, it did the thing again. Did the guy get himself killed? Right. We'll head up along here. I hate when that happens. We'll come back when we hit a site of grace. We've missed an item. Don't know what it is, but it could be something good, so we should grab it. Since I know where it is and how to get it, I should go back. So, do you remember when we left here the last time? And we were sat thinking, oh, but how could we possibly get in some of the upper areas where there's a site of grace? Hey! So, this is, yeah. Basically, yeah, there's gonna be this one. I think there's another one further up, but yeah, basically that item as well that we saw here. Here it is. time for revenge. No, I got revenge long ago on that guy. Just cannoned him to death. Right. So yeah. When we were wondering how we get past here. Was this already on? Oh, I think I must have pressed it a moment ago then. But yeah, we were looking over this way, like there's a ladder, there's an entrance, like how the hell do we get there? It looks like there's a way, but you know, there's items and stuff. There must be a way through. This is the way. Before we continue, before I forget, we'll go back, we'll get that item. There's the lift that's there. What I might actually do, I have a suspicion. I think that lift down below. Yes. It leads up here. There we go. Mystery solved. We don't have to come and investigate this. There. Sorted. Oh God, that was too close. Didn't I grab all the items off of these guys? That's disgusting. That is disgusting. So yes, we did grab everything off, but the crabs have gotten to them and laid their eggs in them. Too close. I hope this isn't going to be the same now, but we're going to get to this guy and it's going to be like, oh look, this guy has eggs on him as well. Woo! I would be so annoyed. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, there's this person as well. We've just got far too much stamina for people these days. We just outlast them. Lovely, we got an egg. All that, we got an egg. Can't even open my map at the moment because I'm in combat. Is it because of these guys here? It probably is. Yep, still can't open the map. Maybe just get far enough away. No, we're still getting like the combat music. Like not the crazy, whoa, boss fight combat music, but the, oh, you're fighting like a basic enemy combat music. Yeah. Or maybe it's just because we're up here. Maybe once we're down it'll knock it off. Don't know. Oh! That's interesting. Right, whatever we were in combat with has given up finally. We're probably them fire zombies that were just gawking at us from across the way. Oh, lovely. So we got a feather, and we got yeah, we got a feather, and we got an egg. Totally worth it, absolutely. I'm not annoyed at all. I'm guessing that was the back section then that we were at. Right. We'll probably leave it here for now. We've still got a ways to go. Essentially, to get out the back, we have to climb up the entire middle of this tower. Further than we did before, we have to get to the rafters. There's another one of these sites of grace that we could see as we were leaving out the area on the last time, like as we left across those statues, if you looked backwards you could see a site of grace in the top. We're aiming to get to there, so it will be like across from here, so it's something like, well, we went across like there, we crossed over, so it's somewhere like back here, I think. But anyway, there's a site of grace, and you can drop down onto a balcony that has an open door that leads out the back here, and you climb down some scaffolds and things and down a lift, and then you get to the bottom. Then you have to do a special gesture that we find elsewhere, which we've already found, to access a secret door that opens up, that has this entire back area of the map contained within it, that you also are required to need for the quest from this person in here. Ridiculous, in my honest opinion, but that's how they've done it. Right, thank you very much for watching. This has been Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. We're going to leave it here for now, and we'll continue our quest for the Hinterlands next time. I'll see you then.